Hi everybody, my name is Andrea. I'm a personal trainer and have my life coaching and wellness business myself, which is altruistic life design. I'm here with Good Life Fitness and I'm so excited because we're going to show you one of my favorite things to make in the kitchen. I am a total foodie and I love to eat like what quote unquote, you know, the bad kind of foods, which I don't think there's a good or bad food, but what I like to do is I try to integrate how we can take like a pizza or something that might not be a wise choice for us nutritionally and try to integrate it into our life with a spin on it. And so I discovered this recipe back when like I was first getting into like the cauliflower pizza crust craze. But I found where you can actually use chicken crust, chicken for your crust on your pizza. And it is life-changing. You guys, you're going to be so excited once you try it, and it's really simple to make. And this, you can do anything with it. This is just kind of like your base recipe for it. You're going to need boneless, skinless chicken breast, like 9 ounces. This one guy will make a pretty good sized pizza, like in between a medium and a small. It's really filling because it is chicken breast. You want that raw. You want to use either eggs, or I always just dump in just egg whites. And you want to put any seasonings that you want in there, and of course it's like any flavor that you desire. So if you're making like a Mexican based pizza, you can put in peppers and jalapenos in your crust. I've discovered that because I'm not that amazing at eating vegetables on their own, I like to try to sneak them in food any way I can, and I got a brainiac idea to put actually broccoli in with my crust, and I decided I'm never going to not make it with the broccoli in it because you can't even really tell, but it makes the crust like, I don't know, just a different texture or something like that. You're going to want to throw a little bit of cheese in with the crust, and that's it. You're going to need a food processor. This is my Ninja. I love this thing. If you try to use a blender, you'll blow it up. I had a friend, literally, like the whole kitchen was steaming and smoking because they blew up their blender. So basically what you do, what did I do with the scissors? Dang it. I lost my scissors. Where did they go? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, here they are. Okay, so I just take my chicken breast and then I chop it up into smaller pieces so that it fits in here a little bit better. And it doesn't have to be pretty, so you just chop. Can you see? Okay. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So then now you're going to add to this the rest of your ingredients. Like I said, I love to add the broccoli in with it because I love to sneak nutrition in any way I can, and I just don't see myself as a rule of thumb eating broccoli plain. But this is what I use. This is just a steamable bag of broccoli. And if I'm doing 2 big chicken breasts, I'll use this whole bag, but since we're only doing 1 chicken breast, I use half the bag for that. And then you're going to want to use like about 1 egg. I'm really horrible at measuring. I just kind of dump. So throw a little bit of this in there. Like yay. And then this is really important because the chicken can kind of be sort of bland. You're going to want to use any seasoning you want in with the crust. I've had friends like actually put rotel in there if they are doing like a Mexican-based one. So any season, use your creativity. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to steal some red pepper. And then the last thing I want to throw in there is just a little bit of cheese. It kind of helps it stick together, and because who doesn't like cheese, right? And you can use any flavor. I like to sometimes put, if I'm putting jalapenos in with my chicken crust, I'll like to use like a pepper cheese. This is just a simple pizza cheese. And again, I'll have the recipe written out. I'll post it like underneath this video, or they'll post it for you, because I'm now to the point where I just dump things. Which I always hated when my mom did that, and didn't tell me a recipe, but now here I am doing it, so. Okay. And then this is the best thing ever. Now you just mix it all up. And it actually makes like a doughy consistency, which is awesome. So super easy. Take off your blades, throw that there. Scrape down your sides. And then you are going to need parchment paper. It helps with the crust, like not stick to it. I don't know, I've never used foil, but I've always just trusted this, so I haven't swayed from it. If you guys try foil and it works, let me know, because that would be great information. But if I find something that works, I tend to not mess with it. So this is your dough, and you're just going to want to flatten it out. And with this, because it's chicken and it is really filling, you're going to want to like have it be less than a ½ inch thick, because for cooking, and just because you won't even be able to eat like one full piece if you make it bigger than that. So spread it out into whatever pizza shape you want. I'm going to do it in here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but sometimes I get a little anal about shape. But you're just going to want to make sure that it's like even thickness all across. And it's super simple. And I know it looks really green, but I swear you can't hardly taste the broccoli in it. And that looks really good. So now what you do is you are going to want to cook your crust fully. So we set this at 400, and anywhere between 25 and 35 minutes, depending on how many chicken breasts you use, how big the piece it is, and how done you want it. I mean, but you have to cook this completely before you bring it out and put your toppings back on it. So we're going to shove that in there. But because I'm smart and basically like Rachel Ray, only much better. I have a crust that we already cooked. So now this one, don't mind that's folded up, there isn't my Tupperware thing, is when you pull it out of the oven, and then now you put your toppings on it. And you can do anything. This one I'm just going to do Canadian bacon just because I like it's my favorite flavor. But I have actually done like an Alfredo one where you can use Alfredo sauce. I've done a Mexican version where I've actually layered refried beans on here and put in like jalapenos, green enchilada sauce. So literally you can get so creative with this. It's freaking amazing. So we're going to throw some of this on there. And I'm going to squeeze by you so I can get my captain up. Okay. So spread your sauce out just like you would right now. You're just, if you've ever made any pizza by yourself or whatever, you do it to your heart's content, how you like it. I like my stuff really saucy, but I don't know how these guys will, so I'll just leave it like that. I'm just gonna throw Canadian bacon on here, but I mean, go crazy whenever you think of whatever. You could even put spinach in with the crust when you make it, spinach on top of your pizza. It's so versatile. It's almost insane how awesome this is. And I'm gonna throw some of these guys on there because I like them. And it's beautiful. Okay, and then I'm kind of a plain Jane person, so I can put some more cheese on there, and I'll probably put a little bit more sauce on there to make it pretty. Okay, and sometimes I load just a little bit of sauce on top of it, just because I like saucy things, and that's just how it works. So there. And then now, since your crust is already cooked, all you need to do is put this back in the oven at the same temperature until your toppings are done, and you're good to go. So, I don't know if you want to wait and cook that. Okay, so now we're just going to put this in for long enough to where your toppings are done to how you like it. And so you just kind of watch and guess. I like mine really, really done. I like my cheese like kind of crispy. So you're supposed to have like a beer or a spritzer while you wait, I think, or a protein shake or whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're back here finishing up our rendition of the chicken crust pizza at the Good Life Fitness kitchen. And here's our final product. I would have cooked it a little bit further, but my assistant, my lovely assistant, apparently this is good enough for him, so we're not going to argue. But anyway, I'm not sure if you guys have checked this facility out, but it's freaking amazing. If you guys have any questions or you want to come down and take a look, they can be reached at 434-4444, or you can check them out on their website, which is goodlifefit.com. And then for me, if anybody wants to come over and see a glimpse of my world, I have on Facebook, my page is Altruistic Life Design. I'm a personal trainer, but I also like to dive into, mostly for women. We spend a lot of the time struggling with just our own internal dialect and hating ourselves, and so I dive a lot into that. I share my food journal, I share all kinds of cooking things like this, and mindset things to help us, just live happier, more joyful, healthful lives. I'm so excited to be here, and I hope you guys try the pizza crust. Your life is never going to be the same. You will not wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to get your rings off your fingers because you're so swollen with like salt from regular pizza. And yeah, get down here and check out this facility. It is freaking amazing, and your life will never be the same.
And what's your website again?
Oh, my website, again, is Altruistic Life Design.
Spell it.
ALTRUISTIC, Altruistic Life Design. And it's just a Facebook group that I have right now, but you can contact me through that if you want to work with me further. I do coaching and stuff on the side as well of that. But you can get a big glimpse into what my world is like in the food and the mindset and everything else. So I'm really thankful to be partnered up with these guys. They've been nothing but amazing. So thanks.